2012, we had a brilliant experience. We bought our first place with them. It was really easy, really quick. We did the whole thing, I think, in about 12 weeks. So they knew how quick we were. And then about 3-4 years later, we decided it was 3 years later, the house price had done really well. It was a great investment. And I'd had Rose, and we just really, really took the opportunity. We both had new jobs, and we thought, this opportunity to buy a house, not really thinking we could necessarily afford in this area. So obviously we'd spoken to them about it, went back to Chris, saw Dario, got on really well with both of them, and they were on the lookout for us. Now, we actually didn't think we could find anywhere. They kept saying to us, we found you a great place on another road, and we'd go and see it. And we wanted a project, and it just wasn't quite the right thing. And they were desperate. Chris wanted it. He was like, Chandos Road is the road for you. Anyway, it went on, and he was like, why aren't you going for the houses I've found for you? And then we'd made an offer actually on another place in Finchley with the Martyn Gerrard branch, but we just couldn't quite get the price they wanted, because it went quite far over the asking price. And they called us about this property, and Dario was like, I think I've got the place for you. Lee came down on a Saturday and drove down on a Sunday as well, so that Ben could see it the day after. And we made the offer on this place this afternoon. We wanted to be really quick. They knew our background, that we were about 12 weeks with the last place. And even though it felt really slightly stressful, because there were some real hurdles, just kind of paperwork stuff, exchange and everything that had happened, we actually still managed to do it, I think, in about 16 weeks, which was really amazing. I think the most impressive thing about being with Martyn Gerrard is that everything that you do with them feels like you've got such a great relationship. So they get to know you, you get to know them. We've maintained that relationship with them even after we've bought this place. We're not looking to sell, but whenever we see them, we stay in touch. I've always been in touch with Dario ever since. I still stay in touch with Chris. I bump into them on the high street, always say hello. But I think it's been for us, a really fantastic experience. And we've actually already recommended them to quite a few friends of ours when they're looking to sell. It's been something that we've always said, well, have you thought about going with these guys? Because they know everyone in the area. They basically have all the best houses, and they have a really good relationship with people who are selling as well. So you always know that you trust them to handle it for you, and I think that's a really big deal.